Hi, I'm Martin and this is Judy, and this is our home in Guelph, Ontario, Canada. This garden is 170 years old. We want to show you what is possible when you have old trees of many different ages. The most straightforward way of looking at it is to look at the size of the new growth. Look at it in relation to the previous year's growth or other trees around it. The second thing is the color of the leaf. If the leaf is looking pale, or if it's rather thin in mass compared to other trees around it, you know that it's struggling. Third thing is look at the overall canopy, because when you look at the overall canopy, you can see places where it doesn't look very thick. So for example, losing the center of the crown will tell you the tree's in trouble. The fourth thing is the root flare as it goes into the soil. As the trunk comes down and goes into the soil, if the roots are flaring out in a conical way, especially evenly as well, you know the roots are just thriving, and that gives you a very strong indicator. What I came to understand over my experience in arboriculture and horticulture is that when tree root systems have a raised area of soil to start their life in, the air can move easily in and out of this raised area of soil. The roots have lots of opportunity to grow, whereas the traditional way we plant is that the roots are put into a pit. And even if the soil is good soil, it still is much harder for the air to move in and out of it. In city conditions, it's even more difficult because of all the hardscape around where we plant trees traditionally. So the idea behind a pocket woodland is that it'll have a healthy root system and can live a full lifespan, and we won't have to keep replacing them every 20 years, which is what the numbers show at this time, that half of trees die by the 20th year. The advantages of a pocket woodland is that you can grow other plants along with the trees, and you can also grow them much, much closer together, which is what nature likes. If you go into a forest, you see that trees love to be very close together, and I generally plant trees 5 feet apart, knowing that they're going to enjoy living close together. The engineering, which is made much more straightforward by having these pocket woodlands sites where we can actually put the drainage, for example, or we can put the other access to services which are needed for the underground parts of cities, which are very important in how we design. These are cost savings. These are all large cost savings because it's very easy to build a pocket woodland because you're not going down below ground, you're actually going above ground. But also what you're doing is enabling yourself to site engineering needs while you're building this. So cost savings are on multiple levels.